I'm Dr. Ken Gordon, coming to you with the January 12th theme that's presented to you and the outline created by our retired ministers. The retired ministers that participated in this particular team are Dr. Marilyn Leo, Dr. Ruth Deaton, Dr. Maureen Hoyt, Reverends Joe and Tony Nemec, and Dr. Peggy Price. And the monthly theme for January is Getting Grounded or Back to Basics. And the weekly talk title for this week is The Power of Thought. We have to understand that with an understanding of spirit as an act of co-creation in everything we do and all things that we do, in the expansion of our own consciousness, that we have an opportunity to take certain steps in order to ensure that our life and the lives of those people around us and the life of the world, in fact, is made whole by the way that we think and the way that we act and the way that we do things. Our first step, of course, is to understand that we probably have a whole pile of hidden beliefs that lay below the surface of our conscious mind that manifests on a constant and consistent basis. In our particular society, for a great many people, it is one of poverty or disease or illness or hurt or pain or loss. And all of those things become a manifest expression of what we're doing. They appear in our lives because we notice them. In psychology, it's called selective vigilance. We pick them out and then we build mountains out of them and make huge things out of them. So the act of really understanding how our thought controls and brings into experience the things that are in our lives, it's necessary for us to take certain dedicated and disciplined steps in order to make that transformation different. The first thing that I know is that I don't believe everything I hear. I hear a lot of stuff, and it's amazing how quickly it comes into my being and into my mind. Dr. Tom Costa, my teacher, used to say that when we go to the grocery store, we pick our vegetables with more care than we pick our thoughts. If somebody tells you that it's the flu season right now, it's amazing how many people catch the flu. We don't have to believe in those lines and those ways of thinking. We don't have to believe that we're broken or we're less than. We can in fact believe that we are perfect, whole, and complete, which is the very nature of the truth of who we are. Dr. Holmes said that life is a mirror and will reflect back to the thinker whatever he or she thinks into it. Emmett Fox said, "What you think upon grows. Whatever you allow to occupy your mind, you magnify in your life. Whether the subject of your thoughts be good or bad, the law works and the condition grows. Any subject you keep out of your mind tends to diminish in your life because what you do not use atrophies. The more you think of grievances, the more such trials will continue to come into your life and you'll continue to receive them. The more you think of the good fortune you have had, the more good fortune will come to you." Wayne Dyer said, "Choose to avoid thoughts that weaken you and you'll know true wisdom. It's your choice." And Emma Curtis Hopkins wrote, "The Spirit knows nothing of imperfection. The Spirit shines through all your being with its clear, holy light, from first to last. In your real life, no error has fastened upon you. Therefore, there is no disease or imperfection in you. You are free from all thoughts of disease. God is your life. You cannot be threatened with death of any part of your life, nor fear death, nor yield to death of any part of your life forever." So we get an idea from these avatars that are sharing their thoughts with us, from these great mystics and these great wisdom teachers, that this is something that is happening and occurring. And if we continue to dwell on the negative, we'll continue to get the negative. If we continue to dwell on the positive, we'll get the positive. This is a very, very useful tool to have in our lives and to be able to utilize. And what I want for you and what I want for me is for us to have good lives. And I know that the answer to that is for us to think good thoughts. So what we have to do is negate what it is that we don't want, and we have to embrace what it is that we do want. Have a great week. I'll talk to you next week. Know you're loved and honored. God bless you.